Unchi mi ta chajeki Shirlin Red Hawk, na vile good voice, na mod white shield, na ta te makwami, la ko wi chogahi, li la te wahila. What I said was, all my relatives, I greet you with a good-hearted handshake. My name is Tashina Red Hawk, and my Lakota name is Honors the Day Woman, and I come from Ring Thunder, which is an old community from Rosebud, South Dakota. I listed my generations of grandmothers and expressed how much I truly love and cherish this beautiful Lakota way of life. I am currently your 2022-23 Gathering of Nations Miss Indian World, and this year the platforms that I represented was cultural preservation, language revitalization, and education. This year I had so many incredible and extremely beautiful, amazing moments that it's kind of hard to solidify one. But something that really, I feel like I made a great impact within not only my community, but all of across our Native nations, is one of my platforms were language revitalization. And something that I got to do throughout this year was go to Washington, D.C. quite a bit and go speak with different representatives within the White House. One of the people from the White House that I got to speak with was Deb Haaland, our Secretary of Interior. And what happened was, I think we took about 15 minutes and just had a one-on-one conversation. And I got to express with her what language truly means to me and how keeping the language alive is one way that we're keeping our culture here. We're keeping our Indigenous people alive. That's a huge part of who we are as nations. Increasing the language revitalization funds won't not only help my community, but all of our Indigenous communities across the Turtle Island. And it was amazing because I feel like we were truly able to connect from one Indigenous woman to the next. And she's somebody that I look up to as a leader. And so to have that vulnerable moment and really express my true feelings about what we were doing there that day, and to know that it was being heard meant so much to me. It was a vital point to my year as Miss Indian World. I have had so many people to be thankful for and so many moments that I will truly carry in my heart. And one thing that I always share is to have wa'ushila, which is compassion. And that is something that was taught to me by my parents. So one thing that I would like to say at this moment is that with all the accomplishments that I've ever had in life, with anything that I've ever earned, my parents were always the one who were my backbone, who were my greatest supporters, and they were the ones who taught me humility and respect and gratitude. But one thing that they never did taught me or give me the opportunity for was to thank them. And believe it or not, I'm 19 years old now, and I don't think there is a single year that I ever got to publicly give them the greatest wopila tonka from my heart that I could have. And so to my mother, I would like to thank you for such an amazing year as being my momager and being the person in the background who would make sure I have everything written in the calendars and to make sure I looked the best and dressed the best. And thankful for really creating me into this woman leader that I am today, and to give me these hands to prep the sacred food when I go places, to shake hands and greet people with. I just thank you for everything I am as a woman, because you don't know how much that means to me. So to my ina, iyo ta chila and wopila tonka, I love you so much and I am so thankful for you. To my father, thank you for being my ground crew and my backbone. So something as I was a rodeo queen, which if you are listening, you've heard so many times, is that you were my ground crew. You had my horses ready for me at every second. I got to look pretty and get on. You always had a lipstick in your pocket and an eyelash glue, but I don't think you truly know what that really meant to me. And I don't think I could ever mention how much that you taught me that I deserve within not only myself, but within men. You were my first love, and you showed me what respect is and what it is to have wo Lakota and really love this beautiful way of life that we have. Every tradition, every song I sing, every word I speak, it's because of you. And so to my parents standing in the room right now, as I'm getting ready to pass on this crown, I'm very, extremely grateful for the both of you. So thank you.
What a wonderful representative she has been.